We went to the Kamikawa flea market, which is apparently quite famous. It's open every Sunday from 6 AM. We arrived at around 9 o'clock and there was no problems with parking. It's really good if you want to grab yourself a bargain or something unique. They had some really nice ornaments there that I would love for the house. I really want to make our house more like a home now. I really loved this lion ornament, but it was a bit scary for my daughter. There were so many different Buddhist statues there. Unfortunately, on the day that we went, it was very windy and there was dust blowing in our eyes, so we didn't spend much time there. When I saw this stall selling tools, I sent a photo to my husband and he said he'll definitely go at some point too. I know that in some countries haggling is quite normal, but I'm not sure what the rules are in Japan. I really like those situations where you think that you've got a really good bargain, but also the person selling it feels like they've ripped you off too. It just means that everybody is happy. The only thing that we ended up buying were these konnyaku mango jellies. We will definitely go another day when it's not so windy and hopefully pick up some bargains. Yesterday was quite a big day for us. My daughter has now dropped her afternoon nap. The academic year starts from April, so they're preparing her to go to the next class up. When I picked her up, the teacher said she was fine, she coped really well without her nap. But when she got home, oh dear, it was really bad. She was very moody and she was getting upset about everything, but she did fall asleep in 5 minutes. When I was out yesterday making a little video of the area that we live in, because although we've shown our house, it's nice to show what's in the local area, I came across ta-da! Kodo, the Taiko group. I've only seen them play in the UK, so I really want to go to this. It says here to get a ticket, you can phone or email, so obviously I emailed because I'm still not great on the phone. I really hope that I can get a ticket for this. I always say in Japan they love celebrating things, and when I went to Daiso on Monday I saw a load of Easter goodies. I do think they have more goodies than last year, and it means that we can do our Easter egg hunt. They were selling popcorn in this section and I'm not too sure why. I'm not sure if somewhere in the world it's traditional to eat popcorn on Easter Day. As I always say in my vlogs, although we're living in Japan, we really want our daughter to know the English traditions. I will probably end up buying some of these for her bedroom. And as if there isn't enough to celebrate, we also have Boys' Day in May. We might as well celebrate that one as well. For Boys' Day, they usually display these fish outside in the garden. And the next one was definitely the most shocking one for me. They're celebrating St. Patrick's Day in Tokyo. We have been in this house since May 2024 and I'm really desperate to make it look more homely. There are 2 rooms in particular that I really want to decorate, and this is one of them. But basically, the whole house is just white, so I just really want to add some character to it now. Since I made the tour of the house video, things have changed slightly. There was a bed in here, but we no longer have that here. I haven't told my husband yet, but I have been watching celebs go dating and I really love their office. But also it's not just that office that I really love, it's also the pink peach colour because of the blossoms that are around at the moment. With this office type room, I'm not really sure if we should keep it like this or turn it into a bedroom. It is quite nice to have the desk here because the view is so nice from the window. And of course we have this room, which we have hardly done anything to, and I just think maybe it could do with a bit of colour. Since the tour of the house video, we've also moved the bed into this room. So it's just whether we should make this room into like a bedroom slash office or keep the office in the other room. Another thing that we have to take into consideration is the energy costs. So obviously this room is going to take a lot more energy to heat or cool in the winter and the summer. Also, if we do decide to put the desk in here, it's where we would get the best view. Obviously there's a balcony here which has a wall, so we may not be able to see this lovely view. So these are the two colours that I have narrowed it down to. There was one called Sakura, but it was too dark. I thought these little pots were such a good idea. They're almost like a nail varnish where you can just touch up the paint. I have got some other news. Me and my daughter officially entered into the drumming group. I wasn't really sure what this meant and how things would change, so I did ask them because I'm not sure if the drumming culture is the same in Japan as in England. So now we had to pay 1,000 yen entry, that was for both of us, and every 2 weeks we have to pay 500 yen. It does actually feel really good to pay the 500 yen because every time we go there we've been eating with everyone, and I wasn't sure who was paying for it and exactly how the system works, so it does feel really good to put in a bit of money. We have a 2-hour rehearsal, and then after that we spend an hour together just socializing and eating together, so it's really nice for me and my daughter. The only thing is they keep putting me on the kids table, and obviously I have more in common with the adults, so I just want to move over to the adults table, but it's so nice anyway. I'm not really sure how it works in terms of doing jobs and getting payment. My mum said to me that Taiko in Japan is a voluntary job, so I was trying to find out, but I think we got a little bit lost in translation, so I just left it. When I was in the UK, we used to all divide the cost of the studio, but the teaching was free. But then when we used to perform, our teacher used to take a cut of the money. So that was the system over there. Anyway, on the 10th of May, they have booked me and my daughter to play. I'm not confident yet, and I know it's still a couple of months away, so we have got time, but let's just see what happens. The style of drumming that I did in the UK was literally just playing the drums. There was no dancing involved or anything like that. So I'm struggling to coordinate my hands with my feet because there's a lot of movement in this group. There is a little phrase that I have learned, which I'm going to show you, and I did think I got the hang of it. So just when I thought I got the hang of it, and I was getting my legs as well in time, and then they added an extra note and it just messed it all up again. So now they've changed it to this. So I'm going to show you what leg movements they do with this phrase now, and I do look like a total idiot, but I think I've got time to improve. Okay, I need to practice a lot more, but I'm getting there. On nice days at the park, they usually have these food vans, and sometimes you can find new things to try. The sweet potato with ice cream looked really nice, but we were saving our appetite for lunch with the neighbours. This little cafe is hidden away, but it's definitely worth a visit. I think the owner loves rabbits, and there's rabbits all over the place. We went there to celebrate my daughter's birthday. It's famous for the pancakes. Then we went to Sekichu to look at bicycles for my daughter's birthday. We really wanted to surprise her, but we weren't sure which size to buy. As we don't usually go out with my husband, we thought we'd make the most of the day. We went to Laran and we went on a few rides. My daughter definitely has my driving skills. The Ferris wheel costs 100 yen, and on a clear day you can have a really nice view of Gunma. A lot of the rides in this park look really old. There is a shop called Gatu Festa Harada, and I'm not sure if it's a famous shop, but it was so busy. We bought some gifts for my husband's family as we're going to see them on Friday. They have a huge selection of rusks and chocolates. It is a little bit on the expensive side, but definitely a nice place to get gifts. These figurines are really famous in Gunma. If anyone is interested in seeing more of these figurines, there's a park called Kamitsuke no Haniwa no Sato Park. This park is full of these cute little figurines. This is my daughter trying to teach me how to move my feet with the drums. She's so sweet, and I can tell she really likes teaching me. Recently I have been dealing with some things and some situations that I'm not very happy about. And of course this is all part of life, it's part of living, and it's how we deal with them that's important. I think I've always been the type of person when an issue occurs, I don't say anything but then it starts eating me up inside. I had never come across this term before until I started Japanese, but there's something called Tatemae. It says here, in Japanese culture, Tatemae refers to the public face or official stance someone shows in social situations, even if it isn't exactly what they truly feel inside. It's about maintaining harmony and avoiding conflict. That is just me all over. And then you have Honne, which is what you actually feel inside. We don't have these specific terms in the English language, but I guess a normal person would probably describe it as being fake and being real. They have got an example here. It says, a co-worker asks if you can join an after-work party. Tatemae, I'd love to, but I already have plans tonight. Honne, I'm tired and I don't want to go. So it's just a way of keeping the peace. It can be quite difficult to figure it all out in Japan, and sometimes when I post things on another platform, I get comments like, oh, Japanese people don't really like you. They're being fake, which I guess is the tatemae, which I don't believe at all. Although I think I'm very good at the tatemae thing, I do reach a certain point and then the honne just comes out. And I feel like I'm really close to the honne, which is really bad. So what do? I've just got a bit of a dilemma here. So do I say how I truly feel and risk ruining relationships? Or do I just keep my mouth shut for the sake of peace and just let it eat me up inside? I have no idea. I got sent my Kodo ticket in the post, which I'm so excited about seeing. And I've received this and I don't know how to pay for it, but I just think it's amazing how they trust you. They send the ticket first and then they ask you to pay within 2 weeks. Brilliant. I think what I'll try to do is take this to the post office and see if I can pay for it there. So what I thought was a potential Starbucks is going to be 4 separate shops. We've had some chats about redecorating and we finally decided to redecorate the big room. I think my husband was a little bit annoyed because the curtains are purple and it doesn't match the new paint, which does mean we're going to have to buy some new curtains as well. I've never come across these type of paintbrushes before, but hopefully they're easy to use. I also bought some white paint to paint the cornice so it should all match. Should we try these? Do you want to try this sakura white and peach powder drink? Oh, you're right. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, from the 20th. Is that off everything? Oh, is it? Oh, wait then. Because I'm going to do quite a big shot.
Ichigo shortcake pie. 3つお願いします。
Today we have the limited edition strawberry shortcake pie from McDonald's, and look at this beautiful bag. Just find everything in Japan so pretty. Even this one's got blossoms on it as well. So cute. Ichigo shortcake pie. I have let it cool down because I didn't want to burn my mouth. I'm sure these have shrunk a bit. You can see the strawberry and cream in there. It's actually really nice. I'm a sucker for anything limited edition. It was my daughter's birthday and we bought her the princess bicycle that she really wanted. I think cycling is an essential skill to have in Japan, and of course it's really fun for kids to cycle. I thought she did really well as she's only had a balance bike and she's only been on this type of bike twice. Join me for episode 3 of my March vlog as I have started redecorating. Thank you for watching. Sayonara!